You probably heard of the Black Gigantic train disaster, right? Where a train loses its brakes, went downhill too fast, crashed in a town, and exploded, killing many people. But what you don't know, in 1973, the same exact accident happened, but in a yard. The disaster occurred in the Union Pacific Davis Yard, which is formerly known as Roseville Yard. It is located in Roseville, California, and Apple Payne, California. This yard is the largest on the coast. Was named after J.R. Davis Yard in 1999 and on over 40 years present. A Southern Pacific freight train from the Havana Depot in Hamilton, Nevada, was carrying approximately 600 or 7,000 Mark 81 bombs filled with Torta, which from the Navy depot to ship loadouts with full facility at the Colonial Naval Weapons Station in Concord, California. They were bounded for the Vietnam War. The train arrived in Roseville at 6:05 a.m. on April 28th, 1973. It stopped. It's a stopping point before departing. As a stopping point before departing to the neck at 7:40 a.m. Smoke was observed coming from one of the boxcars, loaded with the bombs on the train, and later crewmen observed a fire on one of the wooden department fuel boxes of a bomb. A small explosion caught the potential fire station a few hundred yards away. Well, the extent of the situation, it happened. The boxcar exploded, beginning a chain reaction of explosions. 9 emergency services gained cover on the site, and approximately 800 people from both Roseville, California, and Epipole, California, were evacuated. Variations from the explosion fell to 15 to 15 meters away, while explosions were heard up to 40 miles away from the Gulf of California, Yuba City, California, and the office in Sacramento, California. The Capitol building's dome was close to the fear that the building would collapse. Explosion could also be seen along Interstate 80, which caused people to stop and watch the explosions from there. Major explosions last until 10:30 a.m., while similar explosions last until 4:45 p.m. the next day. Subsequent investigations point to a small fire in the boxcar that started the explosions. Caused by overheated brakes, the U.S. military-owned boxcars part of the train was military boxcars carrying high explosives. Aircraft knew that just arrived in the yard after descending on the Siberian area into Nevada into Roseville Yard. The train had been switched to a Southern Pacific line in Sparks, Nevada before returning to a Donna Smith Southern Pacific. Southern Pacific paid $23 million for the damages, and an estimated cost to the U.S. government was $5 million. The explosions completely destroyed the rail yard itself. Out of the 32 structures, 9 were destroyed, 11 were heavily damaged, and 12 were slightly damaged in Allen Pope, California. The Crisp Height Fire Station 6 in Avalanche was among the buildings were destroyed. Approximately 500 structures were permanently residential. The damage by the blast was heavily damaged, extended by the radius of over 600 feet from the explosion site. The damage caused up to 3 miles away. 96 young freight cars from the yard was destroyed, and 98 other freight cars and 2 locomotives were damaged. No one was killed in the accident, but 305 people were injured. According to the California Governor, Office of Emergency on April 28, 1973, in the Southern Pacific Railroad yard near the Northern California community of Roseville, a bomb detonated in one of the boxcars, creating a massive explosion. Huge plumes of smoke in the air. Destroyed buildings and rail extensions and dug huge craters in the ground. Over a period of approximately 32 hours, 18 boxcars exploded. The railroad was accidentally destroyed. As of 2024, bombs and fragments believed to be in the accident were still being found in the area. It's been 52 years since the accident. I'm hoping we never see another accident like this ever again.